up, Bonnie? All right. Hi. This is Bonnie. She's about 9 months old, and we got her at a rescue shelter, and we love her. But on the second day that we had her, I made a big mistake. I did something that almost lost us Bonnie, and would have gotten me killed by my wife and kids. But then Bonnie did something amazing. The story of what Bonnie did not only saved my skin, but actually demonstrated a concept that was considered revolutionary about 70 years ago and helped usher in what we now know as the cognitive revolution. I'll tell you about it a little bit later in this lecture. But first, remember these words: cognitive maps. Come on, Bonnie, let's go. Welcome to the roof of my house. It's beautiful on a clear night when you can see the stars. I mean, who hasn't wondered about what's up there? How black holes might work, or whether there might be life on other planets? And who hasn't wondered about what kind of life might lie undiscovered at the bottom of the ocean? Well, for those of us who are more inclined to look inwards, the inner workings of the mind have long served as a source of similar fascination. Cognitive psychology is the science of how we go about trying to understand how the mind encodes, stores, and uses information about the world. Topics that fall under cognitive psychology include things like attention and memory, perception, decision-making, reasoning. It's a fascinating area of study in its own right, and sometimes understanding how the mind does this can make the difference between life and death. Consider the story of US Airways Flight 1549. About 10 years ago, in 2009, it took off from LaGuardia Airport, and within 2 minutes it struck a flock of geese, lost all engines on board, and within the span of seconds or minutes, the captain had to decide how to safely guide the entire plane, all of its crew, and all of its passengers to safety. In the end, the captain decided to land the plane in the Hudson River. Miraculously, everyone on board survived, thanks to the cool-headed abilities of Captain Sullenberger. What does this have to do with cognitive psychology? Well, watch this clip from the movie Sully, directed by Clint Eastwood, documenting the situation, and see if you can sort of perceive what kinds of cognitive processes must be going on in the moment.